Let's fold some laundry. Alright, take everything from this table, move it to the kitchen table. I've seen a lot of comments asking about Jeremy's injury, so here's story time. I got a phone call from my oldest daughter telling me that Jeremy had wrecked his dirt bike down at the end of the street. And so I frantically got everything together, ran down to the spot that they were at. As I'm approaching the spot, now we're gonna take the laundry. I see him bleeding from his ears and his forehead, walking his bike down the hill. I picked up a passenger. I immediately tell him to park his bike on the side. I will watch it, and he can take my quad back home. 4 wheels are better than 2. He then holds his wrist up and shows me, and it's flopping like a literal fish. I'm talking like gummy bear looking nasty shit.
No. You don't just sit and fucking scratch. That's not nice.
I had our oldest son drive Jeremy's bike back to the house. Then he drove my quad back to me while I watched over Messer's bike. I then immediately called 911, got the ambulance back to our house. Can't make this up. Look at that. Can't get it out. I'll try. At this point, he had hit his head really hard, and he wasn't remembering anything. He didn't remember the accident. He kept saying he didn't know what happened, and when I told him his wrist was broke, he didn't. Gotta fold the pantaloons. So I meet him over at the hospital, and turns out, after all the x-rays, he had broken his wrist in 7 different places and needed a full reconstructive surgery. And we just got done doing all the laundry, which was a lot, and I put a lot of it away. Now I just have to put the rest of the towels away, and we'll be done with laundry. We found another one. My bad. Of his wrist, so they had to rebuild like a cage around his wrist is what the doctor said. It was crazy. Luckily, over the next couple of weeks, he regained some of his memories. He still doesn't remember the day of the accident at all. Probably never will, but you know, it was a crazy time. You know, the kids were really upset when he went into surgery. Jeremy's really never had surgery before, so it was a really scary time. The kids were very upset. I was very upset. Everybody was crying. But he pulled through. Everything went well. And now he's just at home recovering. He won't be going back to work until October, which really is hard for him because he has ADHD. But we're doing what we can to make the best of it. And so we decided to start, you know, filming our lives and showing everybody, you know, what kind of cool family we actually have.